It's hard. I lose sleep at night because if we don't maintain the funding, we will have to close because we will not be able to service these kids.
7 News at 6 begins with voices concerned for the future of early childhood education and care here at home. Good evening once again. Tonight you're going to hear from parents, providers, and politicians who fear some local programs may be on the chopping block if federal funding cuts become official. These are programs specifically designed to serve kids with developmental and other disabilities. Now, these voices are sounding the alarm over possible cuts to Medicaid and layoffs within the Department of Education. While the government shutdown has left a lot of these changes in limbo, I'm turning the mic over to leaders at Born-Hava in Amherst, as well as lawmakers, to help us all better understand what's at stake.
We service kids that need extra help.
For 4 decades, Born-Hava Preschool, an early intervention program in Amherst, has worked to nurture and educate children with developmental disabilities.
They might need speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, education services.
But it's a mission that Dr. Shannon Karcher tells me is now in jeopardy. A third of the school's annual budget is federally funded, and she believes the proposed cuts to Medicaid have now threatened the school's future.
It's hard. I lose sleep at night because if we don't maintain the funding, we will have to close.
It will leave children and families out in the cold.
On Monday, Dr. Karcher joined Democratic Congressman Tim Kennedy, parents, and other providers to warn of the risk that Medicaid cuts, included in the spending and tax bill signed by President Trump, pose to children and families that rely on early intervention care.
The services Born-Hava provides during those earliest years of life allows these incredible kids to have the bright futures that they deserve.
Medicaid affects everybody, and this cuts to Medicaid and Social Security will have long-lasting effects on our most vulnerable population.
If these Medicaid cuts go into effect as they're slated to do, the impact on Born-Hava and its peer schools will be catastrophic.
It's those cuts that Kennedy says he and Senate Democrats are trying to restore as part of the current negotiation to fund the government.
It's long past time for Republicans to come back to the table, negotiate in good faith, and end this shutdown and this war on working families.
I reached out to Republican Congresswoman Claudia Tenney and Congressman Nick Langworthy for their response on Monday. In a statement, Langworthy said in part, quote, "Democrats are shamelessly fear-mongering and lying to parents to score political points. Let's be clear. Disability-based Medicaid is protected and no child is losing care. The so-called cuts they're screaming about stop waste, fraud, and abuse, not services for kids."
I would say that we need to do something very quickly, and we cannot make these cuts because we will go without services. These kids will go without services. We'll shut our doors.
Early intervention programs are impacted. It will fall then on individual school districts to provide that care. I reached out to Congresswoman Tenney for comment today, but did not hear back.